Hey everybody, Friendly Math Tutor here with our YFMT SAT math course preview. So we're solving a quadratic equation and we're trying to get it in this form. This tells us that it's not going to factor because we got this, it's going to be most likely irrational. And it is going to be now between the completing the square or the quadratic formula. This is a very tough one to use Desmos because it's open-ended, and then you could definitely find the values, but they'll be in decimal form, and it's going to be kind of hard to find k from that. So you really are kind of forced here to do either completing the square or quadratic formula. For me, if a is 1 and b is even, I like to just do completing the square. So the way completing the square works is I'm going to keep the x squared minus 2x on one side, leave a little space, and throw the 10 over on the other side. Now I'm going to actually do the completing the square part. I take half of 2, which is 1, and square it, and that is also 1, so I'm going to add 1 to each side. This becomes, like when I factor it, this becomes a perfect square. So it's x minus 1 squared. That's equal to 11. I probably could stop now, but if you want to see how this kind of plays out, I'm taking the square root of both sides, so x minus 1 is technically equal to plus or minus root 11. And then when I add the 1 over, I get 1 plus or minus root 11. But all they wanted to know was what value was under the radical. So right here, once I took the square root of 11, I know that the answer to the problem is 11. Now, if that was a radical that could be simplified, then I would have to do that. But we didn't, because 11 is prime, so you're not going to be able to simplify the square root of 11. All right? So the answer to the problem is just 11. If you do the quadratic formula, you will end up at the exact same place. I just feel like it's a little easier to do completing the square because of, again, A was 1 and B was even. All right? Hope that helped.